Top Trader is brought to you by Sanlam iTrade and powered by Pegasus, now with a new Iris trading platform.
It's another early morning and contestants have to face Warwick Seltzer, the technical analyst, who will decide on the challenge. It's all up to the guest judge to choose which contestant best applied the concepts and tools of technical analysis into their reports.
Didn't burn the midnight oil. I don't usually do that too much.
I was busy till about 11:30, and then this morning I woke up at about 4:30.
The Cape Town guys, we went out to get some dinner, and after smashing a bottle of wine, it didn't seem right to work on it, but then I woke up at 6 and got cracking this morning.
How did you determine that it was in a downtrend? What technical indicators did you use?
Look at the candles.
But no, overall it was constructive. The criticism wasn't too harsh.
The only thing there is that, okay, 21 is a fantastic, EMA to use if you wanted to use that, but in this shorter time frame, I would have gone with a 3 and 8 versus an 8 and 21. Yeah.
I was quite happy with how it went.
It has reached overbought status levels according to my 8-day RSI indicator.
You're using an 8-day. Why did you decide 8 days?
My analysis was on a range from 3 to about 8 days. The challenge itself was needed us to assess a stock based on the moves for the intraday moves to see where the stock would open.
In terms of the competition itself, I would be using an 8-day.
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I would either go with something like 14 or even 21.
Warwick liked my stock analysis, but he also felt that on the short term, for the sake of this challenge, it wasn't necessarily the best stock.
If you fiddle enough and you look hard enough, it's there. It's like when Simba looks into the water and then he looks harder and he sees Mufasa. It's that kind of experience. It was kind of suggesting it was overbought.
Okay.
But
what
because
sort of level was that? Around 80 or
yeah,
something?
around 80. There was music, it was amazing.
You were quite fortunate. It's closed up, but it's formed a shooting star there, which may be a bit of a cautionary.
I think the tricks are amazing, and I'd like to be better at them.
I put in so much hours into it. I probably slept around about 12 p.m. last night. It was quite a long night doing research.
The MACD is giving a divergence. It's the reverse positive divergence. In other words, that is a continuation pattern, right? So actually, good decision based on that. Nice confirmation.
I'm a theory-based person. I like to know the theory and then try and put it into practice. I had to go through the materials we were given yesterday, look at it, go onto the internet, what do other people have to say about it.
How did you determine your take profit levels? So
My take profit levels, the target was a realistic percentage target at 191. Why I picked 198? I don't believe that, I'm looking at the chart, I see 200 as a key resistance level.
Did you give an idea, give any thoughts, technically speaking, to an exit?
No, I didn't, because I would assume for an exit you use the Fibonacci. I don't want to butcher the name.
Fibonacci? No, it's fine. Italians are complicated names.
I don't
yeah.
want to butcher the name. It's very difficult to see the trend happen before it actually happens, you know what I mean? If you can do that, man, don't be here. I'd be on an island somewhere, you know, investing somebody else's money, getting paid for it too.
I found it quite weird mixing technical analysis with gold share movements.
Alright, do you want to tell me how you came about that decision then?
Okay, firstly, gold's been extremely volatile recently.
Right.
I mean, recently it shot up something like 20% in a few weeks, and then it's come falling all the way back down to its support level. Mostly we were speaking about different indicators that I'd used. The one indicator, because it's all quite new to me, the technical analysis, I completely misused. I didn't really grasp that the day before clearly, the triangle.
As far as chart patterns go, okay, that's not an ascending triangle, okay?
Okay.
It's
for what reason?
Well, basically what you want is you want to have multiple lows, okay? Yeah. But the lows need to be higher, and you need to have a flat top.
So the actual movement of the share is meant to be the base.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't think he was going to jump out of his seat and call me a genius, but Overall, yeah, it went smoothly.
I haven't used technical analysis before, so I was worried that I might be presented with a question or two that might be challenging and I might not be able to answer.
Would have personally liked you to have seen, I know it was quite quick yesterday that we covered the Fibonacci, okay?
Okay.
Is to just get an idea of going from the high more or less there in middle of June, clicking on there once and then clicking on the low, which is not much of a diff. I think it's 5 Rand or something.
Right.
They would have given you a profit, a take profit type of level or expectation
Okay.
in the upside,
Right.
which is most likely around that 120 Rand at present. Okay.
Warwick identified a technique that I could have used and that I didn't use at all, but yeah, it went well, I think.
It was finally time for Nerina and Warwick to announce the winners of both competitions, but there was to be a twist.
The profit made on this trade will be added to your portfolio. Also, the same applies to the bottom, that whatever you lose will be taken away.
Zahir and Promise both picked Mr. Price, with Zahir putting in 1,000 Rand to Promise's 30,000 Rand.
I hear that there will be the princely sum of 13 Rand and 9 cents taken off your profit. But Promise's conviction cost him 392 Rand and 75 cents.
The winner was also bold as he put in a princely sum of 100,000 Rand on their stock pick.
You will be receiving a credit of 4,150 Rand and 65 cents into your portfolio. Stephen, indeed, you are our winner of the challenge.
So what are we playing for?
This is a tie. But this particular tie is actually worth a lot of money because it's an immunity tie. It is an immunity tie which you may choose to use at any time during the competition. Stephen, you are the winner of the tie. Warwick, would you like to do the honours?
It was a double whammy. It's great to have a little boost to my account. Sort of, maybe it'll build some momentum. So that's going to help a lot. And the immunity, this is I see I'm going to use this in the probably not too distant future.